Good evening. I am Louise Benatar. I'm the mother of Morris Benatar, who we are honoring today at Rockin for the Cure. We desperately hope to raise enough money to find a cure for Crohn's disease and colitis.
Good evening. My name is Leo Benatar, and my son was Morris Benatar. And I want to welcome you to this event, a virtual event for the first time to make sure that everybody is safe. The reason we're having this event is to raise money for CCF so we can hopefully find a cure for this horrible disease that has affected so many people and unfortunately has killed some people. I hope this night is set up for fun and entertainment and also a recognition of what the disease is. But also we want you to enjoy yourself and participate as much as you can virtually. And thank you for attending, and thank you for all the people that have put this effort into it.
My name is Diane Benatar. Morris and I were married for 33 years. Thank you for coming tonight. Wanted to let you know we have a QR code. Please feel free to scan it throughout the night. And partially what we're here for is to raise funds. And whenever the moment moves you, go for it.
Listen, baby, ain't no mountain high, ain't no valley low, ain't no river wide enough, baby. If you need me, call me, no matter where you are, no matter how far. Don't worry, baby, just call my name, I'll be there in a hurry. Don't have to worry, baby, there ain't no mountain high enough, ain't no valley low enough, ain't no river wide enough to keep me from getting to you, babe. Remember the day I set you free, you told me you could always count on me, darling. From that day on, made a vow, I'll be there when you want me someday, somehow. Baby, there ain't no mountain high enough, ain't no valley low enough, ain't no river wide enough to keep me from getting to you, babe. Ain't no wind, no rain, oh, winter's cold can't stop me, baby. No, no, baby, 'cause you were my goal. I'll be there on the double, just sing for me always. My love is alive, oh, down in my heart. Although we are miles apart, if you ever need a helping hand, I'll be there on the double, just as fast as I can. Baby, there ain't no mountain high enough, ain't no valley low enough, ain't no river wide enough to keep me from getting to you, babe. Ain't no mountain high enough, ain't no valley low enough, ain't no river wide enough to keep me from getting to you, babe. Ain't no mountain high enough, ain't no valley low enough, ain't no river wide enough to keep me from you. Ain't no mountain high enough, ain't no valley low enough, ain't no river wide enough to keep me from you. Ain't no mountain high enough, ain't no valley low enough, ain't no river wide enough to keep me from getting to you. On a boat, in the beach, in the water, in the sand, in the back of a car, cold beer in your hand, breaking hearts, breaking necks when you're moving down the street, and turning all day when you're seeing with me. I'm thinking everybody the nines, New Year's in the pants, from the floor to the roof, made the skyline spin. Yeah, you're killing me, boy, in the black faded jeans. Ain't gotta work hard when you're smiling at me like, hey, who that there with the shades? Like, oh, where you move to the bass, hold up. Whole room gets to spinning from the second that you walk in, and baby, you look good all day, all night. You look good, so fresh, so fine. You look good, got everybody watching you like cameras in Hollywood. You look good. Oh, baby, you look good. I'm thinking everybody better stand in line, 'cause they need to know that your body's coming with me tonight. Like, hey, who that there with the shades? Like, oh, where you move to the bass, hold up. Whole room gets to spinning from the second that you walk in, and baby, you look good all day, all night. You look good, so fresh, so fine. You look good, got everybody watching you like cameras in Hollywood. You look good. Oh, baby, you look good. Oh, baby, you look good.
Hi, I'm Michael Oso, CEO of the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation, and I just want to thank you for joining us today, especially in light of all that's going on in our world. I know that you know that COVID-19 has posed additional challenges for our IBD population, and that has led to increased demand for our education and support programs. But I am so proud of the foundation for meeting those demands and helping Crohn's and colitis patients all across the country. I also know that you know we're not immune to the fundraising challenges that exist for all nonprofits right now. But we are determined, and we must stay focused on our mission and finding cures for the millions of Americans struggling with Crohn's and colitis. So I know that we can't be in person today, but technology is allowing us to join together and to raise critical dollars for this mission. So I just want you to know that we could not do this without you and your support. Thank you for having a tremendous impact on this mission and the lives of IBD patients all across the US. Thank you for being with us, and most importantly, I hope that you and your loved ones will remain safe and well.
When you try your best but you don't succeed, when you get what you want but not what you need, when you feel so tired but you can't sleep, caught in reverse, when tears come streaming down your face, when you lose something you can't replace, when you love someone but it goes to waste, what could be worse? And lights will guide you home and ignite your
had never heard about Crohn's disease until September 1970 on a Friday night when Morris woke me up and said he had the worst stomach pains he had ever had. We went to see a Dr. David Hine. Dr. Hine happened to be a patient himself, and he was a most remarkable man. After running some tests and doing some x-rays, he said he believed that Morris had Crohn's disease. It was tough. It was tough for him growing up. His first surgery was at the age of 17, and it was a toughie. It was a toughie, but once he got over that, as his doctor said, he became a man. He no longer had the infection in his body at that time. I don't remember how many operations Morris had in his lifetime, but he had a lot. And the problem was each time they had to take out the disease part. And because the first operation, they took out so much of his colon that they had to be very careful with each succeeding operation. I got a phone call one day from a lady who, with her husband, had moved down to Atlanta. She also had Crohn's disease, and they had been sit down to see if they could start a chapter. Maybe about 1974 or 75 was when we first started. She called me, and Leo and I met with her and her husband, and we thought we'd give it a try. We thought we'd see what we could do. We approached doctors, gastroenterologists, and asked them for the names of some of their patients who had the disease and sent out letters and had a meeting the first time, and we were amazed at how many people showed up. And that was the beginning of it in Atlanta. Morris was a trooper, and I know he suffered a lot that he never told us about. But unfortunately, his last surgery was not successful, and I miss him terribly. We all do, our entire family.
Spend my nights out on the barroom. Liquor was the only love I've known, but you rescued me from reaching for the bottom and brought me back from being too far gone. Tennessee whiskey, you're as sweet as strawberry wine, you're as warm as a glass of brandy. Honey, I stay stoned on your love all the time. I looked for love in all the same old places. Found the bottom of the bottle's always dry. But when you poured out your heart, I couldn't waste it. 'Cause there's nothing like your love that gets me high.
an opportunity to do something for the community to get people aware of what the disease was and look towards a possible cure, or look towards which medicines would work in this disease in the meantime until they found a cure. We've just seen dramatic increases in interest, in knowledge, and growth of the organization to fulfill some of the hopes of people that have the disease towards that hopeful cure. They did a tremendous job in setting up education programs and setting up activities to fund various programs, and have just grown the chapter just dramatically with their efforts and leadership and getting more people involved and more people aware of it, including the doctors. Organizations in this type are successful by two ways. Number one, having a lot of people working towards the goal. And number two, quite frankly, raising money. This disease cannot be cured by hope. It's cured by fundamentals of raising money. And we've raised a lot of money. We've raised, I know, over a couple of $100 million during the last 20 years to allow doctors to try different experimentations. I've been privy to hearing some of these doctors with their experimentation, and I'm just tremendously encouraged in the progress they've made. And I know that patients today have got a better chance of treatment than they had when Morris was growing, because then it was a hit and miss thing. And that was the frustration, because they didn't find the specific medicine for that specific part of the disease. And I just hope that we can continue to raise more money for that type of research so they can get a specific medicine for a specific person. It may be 500 different medications for 500 different patients, but that's what we've got to do, and that's where we've got to go next. And this Morris was a very, very caring person. He cared for people. He knew he had this disease, but he tried not to let it affect his personal life and friendships. And in my case with Morris, we were best friends. Not only was he my son, he was my best friend. And we talked constantly. We'd go to different events together, and he knew what I liked and I knew what he liked. And we worked towards those goals of doing things that we both liked. And as I said, he was my best friend. I was best man at his wedding. People that have this disease need our help. They need our help from 2 or 3 different ways. Number one, to support them when they're not feeling well, and also support them when they can raise money for this organization. The only way we're going to cure this disease is have enough money to get these markers identified and have specific treatments. Each person has a different marker in there. And I just hope that all of you tonight will think about it and provide any gifts or donations that you can to the organization to help them find the cure for this. I think we're close. I think within the next 3 to 5 years we can find that marker for individuals and find the cure for this disease. And I'm asking you to reach into your wallets and reach into your hearts and give as much as you can to help us find that goal. And thank you so much for your indulgence in listening to me. And I just hope that you remember that my son was a good person, and I know you've got family that are good people, and we need to help them all. And thank you so much.
Drawing me in and then kicking me out. Got my head spinning, no kidding. I can't pin you down. What's going on in that beautiful mind? I'm on your magical mystery ride, and I'm so dizzy, don't know what hit me, but I'll be alright. My head's underwater, I'm breathing fine. You're crazy and I'm out of my mind. all of me loves all of you. Love your curves and all your edges, all your perfect imperfections. Give your all to me. I give my all to you. You're my end and my beginning. Even when I lose, I'm winning. 'Cause I give you all of me. You give me all of you, yeah. How many times do I have to tell you? Even when you're crying, you're beautiful too. The world is beating you down. I'm around through every mood. You're my downfall. You're my muse, my worst distraction, my rhythm and blues. I can't stop singing. It's ringing in my head for you. My head's underwater, but I'm breathing fine. You're crazy and I'm out my mind. 'Cause all of me loves all of you. Love your
So the next thing you need to hear is who Morris Benatar was. He was a man of complete integrity, complete honesty, and beyond all, he was trustworthy. He loved the things that he loved deeply, truly, and those things included, first and foremost, his family, his business, and really his schools and sports. No two ways about it. University of North Carolina and Georgia Tech, basketball, football, everything, and his dogs. I think he was an excellent father. He definitely didn't take a lot of nonsense from his children, but he was always there if they needed anything. He was always there with praise. He was always there with help. And mostly he just did everything he could do to help to turn them into the upright people that they are now. One of the things about Crohn's disease is that, or in my experience, is that it's a mystery. Everything could be going fine, and all of a sudden, you're just blindsided and taken out of whatever might be happening in life. It doesn't matter how important an event is. If someone who has Crohn's has an attack at that point, nothing else can happen. There are so many times that everything is wonderful, but just out of nowhere, a lightning bolt sort of hits and everything has to stop. One of the things about Morris is he was always ready to get up and go again. No matter how many times a day might be bad, the next day was a new day. It was time to start all over. It was, again, just the dawning of a new day. And he was ready to get up and get moving. This ugly disease does not need to stop your life. It does not need to get in the way of everything. It doesn't define who you are as a person. It defines how you feel, but it's not who the person is. It's just how they feel from time to time. Crohn's and Colitis Foundation is an incredibly supportive, well, it is mostly about fundraising, but the people and what they stand for are hugely supportive. Some of the things that they do, they have a camp every year that is specifically for children with Crohn's. Where else can a group of kids get together and not have anybody who doesn't understand what they're going through? Every single person there, every camper, every kid, every counselor, every nurse, every doctor knows exactly what they're going through. They do a lot for children. They do art therapy. They have all sorts of support groups. The biggest thing that we need, though, of course, is funding to find a cure eventually. But in the meantime, some of these other things are so important for the individual people living with it. One of the scary things about Crohn's is that it can be passed on from family member to family member. Maybe not even a direct line, but you will see in a lot of families that there are definitely more than one person who are afflicted. And that's why we need a cure. Although this wonderful event, 4th year that we're having it, is in memory of Morris Benatar. But the biggest thing about it is the event is to raise funds. The event is to find a cure. But for each of us, the event is just, this is to have fun. We're all here listening to great music, possibly raising a glass of something or another, and just here to have a good time and to be a community. And that's what's really important, is the community.
Well, sometimes I go out by myself and I look across the water, and I think of all things that you're doing. In my head I paint a picture. Since you come on home and my body's been a mess, I miss your ginger hair and the way you like to dress. Won't you come on over? Stop making a fool out of me. Why on not for sale. Did you get a good lawyer? Did you have to change your hair? Hope you find there are men who's 64 years. Are you shopping anywhere? Change the color of your hair. Are you busy? You've been shopping all the time, and I hope you didn't pay the fine. Are you still dizzy? Things don't come on home, and my body's been a mess. I miss your ginger hair and the way you like to dress. Won't you come on over? Stop making a fool out of me. Why don't you come on over, Valerie? Valerie, yeah. Valerie. Well, sometimes I go out by myself and I look across the water, and I think of all things that you're doing. In my head, I paint a picture. Since you come on home and my body's been a mess, I miss your ginger hair and the way you like to dress. Won't you come on over? Stop making a fool out of me. Why don't you come on over, Valerie? Valerie. Valerie. Valerie, yeah. Why don't you come on over, Valerie?
On behalf of the Superstones, Ruth and myself, the Silver and Benatar families, we want to thank you for being part of Rockin' for the Cure 2020. This is a remarkable event, as all the proceeds, as we know, go to those who suffer from Crohn's disease and ulcerative colitis. In addition, our band, the Superstones, wrote a song over the summer called I Found Myself, and it documents and offers hope and redemption for those that suffer in silence and alone from mental illness, from these diseases we're talking about today, and from eating disorders and all types of things been exacerbated by the COVID pandemic. The song has been published on all the streaming sites, YouTube, Spotify, and so forth, and all proceeds from the song go to 3 organizations, including CCF, that will help those that are suffering. You can find the song on our website at www.ifoundmyselfmusic.com, or you can search for it on any of the streaming sites. Every stream you make, every view you take, provides life-saving funds to those who suffer. The last performance is the greatest sense of flattery. A very accomplished band from Nashville and around the country gathered together to record this song for a live performance, with our singer Courtney Stone at the helm. Please enjoy, and again, thank you again for being part of this wonderful event, and we'll see you next year.
You put me down, my heart crashed to the ground. Still found a way to lift my head. No one to comfort me. was more beyond what they could see. I found myself, there's no tomorrow. I found myself through pain and sorrow. I found myself, I didn't look too far when you fall in love with who you are. Now life has meaning, you find the truth. When I found myself, then I could find you. Fighting for my confidence against the rules that make no sense. Wanted to be something more. I dialed back, but in my mind, against the words that were so unkind. My time came, they shut the door. But I'm coming back, getting clarity. There was more beyond what they could see. I found myself, I see tomorrow. I found myself through pain and sorrow. Found myself, I didn't look too far when you fall in love with who you are. Now life is meaning, you find the truth. When I found myself, then I could find you. All the stones you threw my way, did you even think about it? I've got forgiveness, a word you can say. I'm worth so much more. I found myself, I look towards tomorrow. I found myself, no pain, no sorrow. I found myself, I know that I can be my mind. Can't believe now life is beautiful and new. I found myself, I found you. I found you. I found myself, I can't be wrong. This is my freedom song. Unwind the chains I'm breaking through. I found myself. I found myself. I found myself. And I found you.
So thank you all so much for attending virtually this event. Hope you had a great time. Thank you for being here. Thank you for donating. You still do have a chance to donate more. Thank you to everyone who organized it. There's so many people. I'm not going to thank them individually, but to everyone who took part, thank you very much. And hope you had a great time. I know we all heard great music, and we had a chance to listen to one man's story. And thank you.
Ooh, yeah. Some people live for the fortune. Some people live for the fame. Some people live for the power, yeah, yeah. Some people live just to play the game. Some people think that the physical things define what's within. And I've been there before, but that life's a bore, so full of the super people want diamond rings, some just want everything. Everything means nothing if I ain't got you, yeah. Some people search for the fountain, promises forever young. Some people need 3 dozen roses, 'cause that's the only way to prove you love them. Hand me the world on a silver platter, and what good would it do for me? No one to share, no one who truly cares for me. Some people want all, I don't want nothing at all. It ain't you, baby, if I ain't got you, baby. Some people want diamond rings, some just want everything, but everything means nothing. I ain't got you. If I ain't got you